using it. So, in short, we could say that it's like a fully utility token. It's fully integrated into every component of the NFT ball economy. So, yeah, hope you guys got the answer. Yeah,
Yes, we did. Yes, we
using
did.
it.
That's
So,
absolutely
in
lovely. And I
short, we
am
could
all the
say
more
that it's like a
excited.
fully
Let's
utility
get
token. It's
into,
fully
more of the
integrated
hype,
into every
features
component of the
around this.
NFT ball
The AI
economy. So,
training
yeah, hope
bots,
you
what
guys
are
got
they,
the
and
answer.
how do
Yeah.
users actually benefits from this? Yes, we did. Yes, we
Using
did.
it.
That's
So,
absolutely
in
lovely. And
short,
I
we
am
could
all the
say
more
that it's like a
excited.
fully
All right,
Let's
utility
get
so
token. It's
into,
let
fully
me
more of
integrated
the hype,
into every
yeah,
features
component
go
of the
ahead,
around this.
NFT
Basi, you
ball
can take
The
it
AI
away.
economy. So,
training
yeah, hope
bots,
you
what
guys
are
got
they,
the
and
Yeah, could
how
answer.
do
you? I
users
was just saying,
actually
could you
benefits
repeat
from
your
this?
question again?
Yes,
Sorry.
we did. Yes,
Oh,
we did.
yeah.
That's
So,
absolutely. We would like
in
to know
short,
about,
we could
the
say
hype
that
and
it's like a
excitement of
fully
the AI
Right,
utility
so
training
token.
bots,
It's
what
fully
they are,
integrated into
and how
every
features
component of the
around
NFT
this.
ball
The AI
economy. So,
training
yeah,
bots,
hope you
what
guys
All right,
are
got
got it.
they,
So,
and how do
these
users
are AI
actually
powered
benefit
recruit
from
your
this?
platform again
Yes,
that
we did.
operate
Yes, we did.
basically
That's absolutely. We would
24/7,
like to know about,
helping
all the
a
hype and
specific entity
excitement
gives
of
you
the AI
access
training
to
bots,
them.
what
fully
they
So each
are,
bot
and
integrated
how
used
into
a
every
combination
component
of
of the
the
NFT ball
technical
AI
economy. So,
analysis,
training
yeah,
bots, what are
machine
they, and how
learning
do users
algorithms,
actually benefit from
sentiment
this?
engineering that
We did.
operate
Yes, we
and
did.
also
That's
a
absolutely.
strategy
We would
layer
like to know
which
about, all the hype
is
and excitement
ability
of
to
the AI
access
training bots, what they are, and how
scale play,
features around this.
arbitrage, and
The AI
trend following.
training
So
bots,
the
what
bots
are they, and how do
execute
users
trades
actually benefit
automatically,
from
so
this?
and the profits are shared
Okay, that's
through smart
absolutely.
contracts, and also back to the NFT holders.
That's lovely. This is innovation beyond innovation, and I personally am mind blown. And so, yeah, we would love to know also about, the Omega AI. And I personally am mind
Of course.
blown.
So basically, everyone wants to
And
know
so,
about AI
yeah, we
robots.
would
So
love to know also
that's
about,
our
the
backend
Omega
AI
AI.
engine. It audits smart contracts in real time before deployment. So basically, it has three
And
levels.
I personally
Detects
am mind
of course.
blown.
So basically, everyone wants to
And
know
so,
about AI
yeah, we
robots.
would
So
love to know
and
also about,
that's our
the
just
Omega AI.
optimizations and also automates safe deployments on Ozone chain. So it's our basically it's our
And I personally
version
am mind
of DevSec of
And so,
AI
yeah, we
robots
would love
smart
to know
contracts.
also about,
That's just
Omega AI.
optimizations and also
Lovely. This sounds like it takes a lot of, going from the
so it's
developers.
our
There's a lot of things that this does to the
version
product
of
line, cuts, building its power and all of that. So yes, big ups to the team for this innovative idea. So yeah, lovely. Do you work with some sort of, themes and NFTs and from the platform? There's a lot of
Certainly, Afi. So let me just give a full clarity on that to our viewers. So yeah, guys, the NFT ball isn't footsie and just collectibles. They are like multiple assets and they are being used for different purposes. Could say gathering assets as we discussed earlier as well, and on regard of the financing as well. So you don't have to be NFT for being just collectibles or what. Other than this, you can lend NFT and borrowing it also to use like NFT as collateral or collateral in short. And beside that, you can use for functional ownership that use capital to like own high value NFTs, and you can use it for like streaming and monetization as well because from that it is a gated content and automated that share could say. And moreover, you can use it for gaming and metaverse integration as well because it can unlock in-game store and access in near future. And lastly, you can use it for RWA, receiving NFTs, price ready, and tokenized real-world access is the
in real estate and NFTs will be very helpful to all of you. So yeah, I'm like it's worth to watch the or hold the NFT in our ecosystem. So yeah, please explore more about it in our ecosystem, and yeah, you're gonna love it, guys. Yeah. Will be very helpful to all of you. So yeah,
Wow,
like
lovely,
it's worth to
lovely,
watch
awesome.
the
So you're trying to say that this is
NFT
DeFi,
in our ecosystem. So yeah,
gaming,
please
AI,
explore more
and real world assets
about it
all
in our
in one
ecosystem, and yeah, you're gonna
NFT.
love it, guys. 100% of you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, it's all powered by
Wow,
Ozone
lovely,
Chain
lovely, awesome.
infrastructure.
So you're
So
trying to
one
say that
NFT
this
can
is
access to
DeFi,
full suite of
gaming,
Web3
AI,
services.
and real world assets all in one NFT. Lovely, lovely,
100% of
lovely.
you.
All right,
Yeah,
so let's get to
absolutely.
know
I'm
the
like, it's all
tokenomics.
powered by
I'm pretty sure the
Ozone
users
Chain
want to know this
infrastructure. So
intricacy.
one NFT
How
can
do
access
users,
to full
actually
suite
earn?
of Web3
Let's get to this part.
services.
Real assets all in one NFT. Lovely, lovely,
So
lovely.
about
All right, so let's get to know the
tokenomics,
tokenomics. I'm pretty
basically,
sure the users want to
there
know
are
this
actually two income models.
how do users,
One is
actually earn?
minting and
Let's get
staking
to this
rewards.
part.
So basically, users mint NFTs with Ozone tokens. The other one is basically 70% goes into a yield pool. And also the income model. One is and also people can earn 3% weekly for 100, and the other one is NFT unlocks schedule, so 20% after 50 weeks and 60% unlock quarterly. So and the second income model is referral and royalty rewards. So 15 level referral structure, up to 6% on direct referrals, and 1 to 2% on deeper levels. And also, people can earn royalty bonuses for achieving a star rank. So it's a hybrid between yield farming and also community growth incentives on direct referrals, and 1 to 2% on
Oh,
deeper
lovely,
levels.
lovely. I think I
And
like this
also,
structure, the way everything has been broken down and, the utility it offers to users. So yeah, let's go to governance because I'm pretty sure a lot of users want to understand, the governance framework, how to get the, participate and everything, if they can, if they cannot, So how do you handle governance, the utility it offers to users? So
Great
yeah, let's
question.
go to governance
So
because I'm
we
pretty sure a lot of
operate
users
as
want to
a
understand,
DAO,
the
or
governance
as
framework,
everyone knows,
how to get
is a
the,
decentralized,
participate and everything,
autonomous
if they can,
organization.
if they cannot.
The
So how
key
do you handle
decisions like
the
protocol
utility it
upgrades,
offers to users?
treasury usage, reward changes are all basically voted on by token and NFT holders. So yes, organization. The key
Oh,
decisions
that's
like
nice, that's nice, that's
protocol
nice. So yes, the power are in the
treasury
hands of the community.
reward
Lovely.
changes
So
are
what about
all
security? I don't think you mentioned that.
basically voted on by
Yeah, I would love to take
token
on
and
this,
NFT
Afi.
holders.
So
So
it's like core, and
All
could
right.
say uh, we are
Oh, that's
prioritizing
nice, that's
security
nice,
very
that's
much
nice.
in our
So yes, the
ecosystem.
power are
Basically,
in the
all
hands of
smart
the
contracts
community. Lovely.
undergo
So what about
third-party
security?
audit
I don't think you
before
mentioned that.
deployment. And on the top of that, Ozone Chain Ledger is, could say, immutable and tamper-proof. Beside that, we do bug bounties and lifetime testing for more reassurance that our platform is highly secure for our users. And beside that, smart contracts are upgradable only by DAO works with proof. Okay, so we have built the system to be resilient, to be transparent, and attack resistant. So yeah, that's how we are secure for our users. And beside that, smart
Lovely,
contracts
lovely.
are
I think this is
upgradable
like
only
really
by
suiting, especially
DAO
for those
works
that
with
are
proof.
intending
Okay,
to
so
use this
we have
platform
built
because
the system
there's
to
been
be
a lot of news
resilient, to
about
be
hacks and
transparent,
all.
and
So yes,
attack
Ozone
resistant.
actually
So
gives
yeah,
you
that's how we are
NFT
secure for
also
our
it gives you that,
and beside that,
tamper-proof,
smart
I think this is like anti-attack, platform. So you don't have to actually worry about anything. So let's get to know what's coming next about hacks and wall. So yeah,
All
this
right,
will
so
actually give
we
you
are already in
NFT wall where it gives
Q
you that,
3 and Q4 very soon. So basically, our roadmap
attach
is
the
going to be crafting an
platform, so you
NFT
don't have to
profitability.
actually
As
worry about
I
anything.
already
Because you
mentioned,
know
you
what's
guys, there's
coming
a
next
lot
is
of use
wall. So
cases
yeah,
of NFT in our ecosystem, right?
NFT
Other
wall
than
where it
this
gives you
AI enhanced
you know,
DeFi dashboards for intelligent staking. Besides
attach
that,
the
NFT
platform,
backed
so you don't
instant
have to actually
lending,
worry about
and
anything.
on top
Because
of
you
that
know
as
what's
well,
coming next
DeFi
is
and we
so
could
yeah,
see P2E integration with Parented Studio, okay? And moreover, expansion into real estate tokenization with legal path and landing. So that's our, upcoming plans right now for Q3 to Q4. And we are building not just a product, guys. That's a simple self-sustaining economy. So you should blindly trust on
And the
all
idea
right.
is a long-term value, so it is designed to outlast the hype cycle.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's awesome. So yeah, this has been
And
super
the
exciting. I
idea
have
is
learned
a
so
long-term
much
value,
from
so
this.
it
I'm
is designed
really
to
intrigued,
outlast the
really
hype cycle.
excited for everything that's already in place and everything that's to come. So yeah, I believe it's time for our community Q&A. This has
And
been super
the
exciting.
idea
Are
is
you ready
a
to take this? I'm
designed
really
to
Yeah,
intrigued,
thank you very
really
outlast
much,
excited
Miss
for
Sophie,
everything that's
Carson, Miss
already in
Lovely,
place and
for
everything
that
that's to come.
fantastic
So yeah,
conversation. That was actually
I believe
full
it's time
packed with
for our
information. That was
community Q&A.
very
This has
amazing.
been super
However, it's
exciting.
time for
Are
some
you
community
ready to
questions.
take
So,
this?
guys, to the people
Really
listening, yes,
intrigued,
thank you very
really
much,
excited
chat.
for
And then we'll take
everything
a
that's
few live
already in
questions
place
as
and
the
everything
CEO
that's
is invited to handle this part.
I
So,
believe it's time for our community Q&A.
let us
This has
get
been super
right into
exciting.
it. So,
Are you ready to
are you
take
guys
this?
ready to take some community questions?
Really
Thank you very
very
much,
excited
chat.
for
yeah,
And
we
then
all
we'll
are
take
very
a few
excited.
live
Go ahead.
questions as the CEO is invited to handle this part. So, alright, so technically we have selected some of the questions that we sent here in our Binance Live for today. So we have our CEO here,
We all
of
are
course,
very
to answer
excited. Go ahead.
this question. So for the first question we have here, so the first question was how can someone without any crypto trading knowledge benefit from NFT in our Binance Live for today? So we have our CEO here,
We all
of
are
course,
very
to answer
excited.
Thank
Go
you
ahead.
this
very much,
question. So for the first question
Metawell,
we have here,
and thank you to all the
so
team members who are on
the
board
first
this
question was how
afternoon.
can someone without
That's a
any
very great
crypto
question. The
knowledge
NFT wall,
benefit
as we
from
all know, have been
NFT in our
designed for
Binance Live
everyone,
for today? So we have
not just for traders or
of course,
developers.
to answer this
Just by
question.
simply holding a
Question
utility
we have
NFT, you
here.
can gain
So
access to our
first
AI-powered
question
trading
was
boats.
how can someone
These
without
boats execute trades hands-free. You simply do not need to do anything, and the profits are distributed to you through smart contracts. So it's a passive income model. It's a defined kind of model that requires no prior trading experience or knowledge. So everyone, whether you already a developer or you have no or zero knowledge of the crypto ecosystem, you can actually benefit from this. Yeah, thank you very much. Kind of model that
Wow, that
requires
was
no
impressive,
prior
CEO. Thank you very much for that fantastic answer. I love how accessible the platform is. Of course, to all people, all types of users, whether someone has zero experience or years or pioneer on the space already. Thank you very much. So, Miss Opie, do you want to ask and select the second question from the live questions? I love how accessible the platform is. Of course, to all
Sure, sure,
people, all
sure,
types
sure,
of
sure.
users,
Thank you
whether
so much
someone
for
has zero
this. Thank you,
experience or
Caitlin. So
years or
yeah,
pioneer
Mr.
on the space
CEO,
already.
we
Thank
have
you
the
very
second
much.
question for
So,
you
Miss
from
Opie,
our
do you want to ask
community.
and select the second question
What
from the
makes
live questions?
NFTs
I
Wall,
love how
AI trading bots
accessible
different from
the platform
other
is.
auto
Of course,
trading
to all
platforms? Sure, sure,
people, all
sure, sure,
types of
sure. Thank
users,
you so
whether
Okay,
much
someone
for
that's
has zero
this.
quite
Thank you,
experience
amazing
or
to
Caitlin. So
years or
ask.
yeah, Mr.
There's
pioneer
lots of
CEO, we
trading
have the second
platforms or
question for
AI
you
bots
from
out
our
there.
community.
But one thing you need to understand is
What
that
makes
most of
NFTs Wall,
these platforms
AI trading
offers
bots
you
different
basic
from
bots
other auto
with
trading
one or two
platforms? Sure, sure,
strategies.
sure, sure, sure.
But
Thank you
for
so
the
much for
NFT
this.
walls boats,
Yeah,
we
Mr.
use multi-layered AI, which incorporates technical indicators, real-time sentiment analysis from news across social media. It also integrates risk-adjusted algorithms, diverse strategies like scalping, swing trading, and trend following as well. All of this is processed on-chain, and profits are automatically split among NFT holders. So it's totally hands-free trading, an upgraded kind of innovation. So that's what makes the NFT world AI trading as well. All of this is processed on-chain, and profits are
Lovely, lovely.
automatically split
I'm
among
intrigued, and I'm sure the audience are as
so
well.
it's totally hands-free trading, an
You're
upgraded kind of
welcome.
innovation.
So,
So
Katie, will
that's
you be
what
taking
makes
the second
the NFT
question?
world AI trading as well.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see the third
Lovely,
question we
lovely.
have here.
I'm
All right,
intrigued,
so
and I'm
Mr.
sure the
CEO, we have
audience
a
are as
very
well.
interesting question here. And this question was asking, how are
You're
NFT
welcome.
bosses staking
So, Katie, will
rewards
you be taking the second
sustainable
question?
over 100 weeks? Yeah, for sure. Let me see the third
Okay.
question we have here.
Everybody
All right,
asks
so
the
Mr.
question of
CEO, we have a very
sustainability. It's a very
interesting
important
question here.
question, and
And
we
this
cannot
question
ignore
was
it as
asking,
well.
how are
Everybody
NFT
wants to know
bosses
I'm
staking
investing in this
rewards
project. If I'm bringing in my
sustainable
funds,
over
telling my friends
100
about it,
weeks? Yeah, for
I hope
sure.
the doors are not
Let
going to be
me
closed in the
the
next
third
few months
question
or
we
few
have
years.
here. All right, so
For
Mr.
us, the
CEO, we have
staking
a very
model that we
interesting
have
question
is
here. And
powered
this
by a
question was
combination of
asking, how are
real
NFT
yield from
bosses
AI trading
taking
program
rewards
and
sustainable over
activities. We
100
have a
weeks?
sustainable reward pool that is backed by mainstream revenue. And most importantly, we have a deflationary mechanism that is like token bonds, a cap supply. The 30% of minting funds that go to the smart yield pool, which is have been designed to sustain rewards over time without the token itself being inflated. So we trust that with these mechanisms put in place, our reward system is going to be sustained for a very much longer time. Funds that go to the smart yield pool, which
Wow,
is
that was
have been
very
designed to
impressive to
sustain
know.
rewards
Thank you for
over time
highlighting
without
sustainability. I
the
mean,
token
like you've
itself
mentioned,
being
this is one of the
inflated.
major
So
concerns,
we
right,
trust that with
for
these
all
mechanisms
users.
put
So
in
thank you,
place,
Mr. CEO, for
our
that.
reward system
So,
is
Miss
going to be
Opie, do you
sustained
want
for a
to
very
ask the
much
fourth
longer time.
question from the community questions? Wow, that was very impressive to know. Thank you for
Sure,
highlighting
sure, sure. I
sustainability. I
would
mean,
love
like you've
to. So,
mentioned, this
yeah,
is one of
let's
the major
So
concerns,
we
right,
trust that with
for
this
all
okay.
users. So, thank you, Mr. CEO,
I
for that.
actually
So,
wanted
Miss
to ask
Opie, do you
this,
want
and
to
I'm
ask
sure
the fourth
this
question
is,
from the
sort of hurt
community
my mind.
questions?
Is there a
Wow, that was
limit,
very
to how
impressive
many
to know.
NFTs
Thank you
one
for
can make?
highlighting
Sure, sure, sure. I
sustainability. I
would
mean,
love
like
to.
you
So,
mentioned,
yeah,
this is one of
let's
the major concerns, right,
see.
for all
yes,
Okay.
users.
quite
So,
well.
thank you, Mr. CEO,
I
For there to
actually
be a
wanted to
balance
ask
in the
this, and I'm
system,
sure this
each
is,
wallet
from
can
the
only
sort of
make
hurt
community
my mind.
between
Is
2 to
there a
100
limit,
NFTs per
how many
cycle.
NFTs one can
That is
make?
going
Sure,
to
sure,
help us
sure.
to
I
create
would
balance
love
in the
to.
system.
So,
Now,
yeah,
this
let's
prevents
see.
kind of wealth
Okay.
centralization, where few persons
Actually wanted
jack
to
up
ask
the whole
this, and I'm
NFT
sure
for themselves,
this
while
wallet
it
can
also
sort of hurt
allows
my
users
mind.
to
Is there
scale
a
up
limit,
responsibly over
to how
time.
many NFTs
Now, the more
one can
NFTs you
make?
mint,
I would
like the more access and yield you are able to unlock. But it always has to be within sustainable caps. So within 2 to 100 NFTs per cycle responsibly over time.
All
Now,
right,
the
all
more
right, that's
NFTs you
lovely.
mint,
I like the
the more
idea,
access
creating a
and
balance, a
yield
level
you are
playing
able
field
to
for
unlock.
everyone. So there's just
But
not
it
like a
always
certain
has
group
to
of
be within
people,
sustainable
trying
caps.
to
So
take
within
everything for
2
themselves.
to
So lovely.
100
Big up to the
NFTs
team
per
for this.
cycle responsibly over time.
All
Now,
right,
the
Kathleen,
more
over to you.
NFTs you
Lovely. I
mint,
like the
the more
idea,
All
access
right,
creating
thank
a
you very much.
balance,
So
a
we have
level
another
playing field
interesting
for
question
everyone.
here
So there's
concerning
just
the
not like a
100
certain
week
group of
staking.
people,
So I think this
trying
could be
to
a common
take
question to
everything for
ask, right?
themselves. So
Concern
lovely. Big up to the
about
team
this.
for
But
this.
Mr. CEO, there is a one question here was
All
asking,
right,
can
Kathleen,
I
over to
sell
you.
my
Lovely.
NFT
I like
before
the
the 100
idea,
week
creating
staking
a
is
balance,
over?
a
So we
level
have another
playing field
interesting
for
question
everyone.
here
So there's
concerning
okay,
the
just not like
that's
a
100 week
certain
an
group of
interesting
staking.
people,
one also.
So I think this could be
Yes,
a
the
common
answer is
question to
everything for
yes.
ask, right?
themselves. So
You can
Concern
lovely. Big
sell
up to
your
about
the
this.
team
But
for
NFT.
this.
Mr.
But you need
CEO,
to
there is a
understand
one
it that while
question here
doing
was
that,
asking, can I
there is
sell
in
my
place some
NFT
smart
before the 100
mechanism.
week
There is in
staking
place
is
some smart
over? So we have
mechanism. What
another
does this
interesting
mean? When you
question
sell
here
your
concerning the
NFT,
100 week
now the
staking.
staking
So I
contract
think this could be
recognizes
a
the new
common
wallet
question to
that has
ask, right?
purchased that
Concern
NFT.
about this.
So the
But
staking
Mr. CEO,
contract
there is a one
transfers
question
the
here.
remaining staking
Can I
rewards
sell my
on that
NFT
NFT
before the
to the
100
new
week
holder.
staking?
So this ensures that that there is no form of cheating within the ecosystem. There is fairness. No one NFT holder drains the liquidity pool after some time, transfer it to another person to start continually draining the liquidity. So we put a mechanism in place that creates that balance. When you sell, it's transferred, and whatever that is remaining of your reward is transferred to the liquidity pool.
Thank you very much, Sir CEO, for that. I think that also shed light, of course, to some confusion with the 100 week staking. Now, moving forward, Miss Opie.
Hi. Okay, so yes, over to the next question. We have
Thank you
one
very much,
here
Sir
that,
CEO, for that. I think that
it's really
also shed light,
intriguing.
of
It
course,
says,
to
what
some
happens if I
confusion with the
don't
100
meet
week
the seven
staking.
referrals
Now,
or star rank in
moving
the
forward,
referral system?
Miss
Because
Opie.
I'm pretty sure the team mentioned this, there's a referral system that
Okay, so
enables
yes, over
users
to the
to
next
sort of
question.
earn
We have
rewards
one
from this. So
here
what
that
happens
that
if
think
someone
that
doesn't
also
meet,
shed light,
the
of
seven
course,
direct
to some
referrals
confusion
or
with
the
the
star
100
rank
week
in the
staking.
referrals
Now,
or star rank in the referral
Okay,
system?
on
Because I'm
the
pretty
seven
sure the team
direct
mentioned this,
referrals, I want everyone to know
system
that
that enables users
you
to
can
sort of
still
earn
earn
rewards
from
from this.
your
So what
own
happens if
staking
someone doesn't meet,
and
the
also
seven direct
commissions from your
referrals
direct
or the star
referrals,
rank
whether
in
they
the
are up to
referral
seven
system?
or not. You can still earn from them. But if you want to unlock full multi-level bonuses, which is to the 15th level, that is where you need the seven direct referrals. Having the seven direct referrals will help you to unlock multiple levels of commissions from your network. It will also help you to unlock star achievements. So with the exception of that, you still can earn from your self-reward. You can earn commissions from your direct referrals, even without the seven direct referrals. It will also help you to
Awesome,
unlock
awesome. So it's
star
good to know that
achievements.
even without
So
this, seven
with the
direct
exception
referrals,
of
the
that,
users
you
can
still
still earn
can earn
rewards.
from
But
your
then, the
self-reward.
extra perks, awesome perks that come with this,
Even without the seven
So thank you so much for shedding light on this. Taking take it away. Awesome, awesome. So it's good to know that even
all right,
without
so that's of course
seven direct
another
referrals, the users
interesting,
can
very
still
curious
earn
question
rewards.
that
But
could be
then,
spotted
the
on the comment
extra
section.
perks,
So, Mr.
awesome perks
CEO,
that
this
come
is
with
a
this.
very relevant question.
So
So,
thank you
this
so much
user
for
was
shedding light on
asking,
this. Taking
how is
take it
NFT
away.
Wall handling regulatory
So it's
compliance
good
and
to know
legal
that
risk,
even without
especially with
seven direct
RWA
referrals, the users
integration?
can still earn rewards. But then, extra
Okay,
perks,
if you've
Mr.
asked this
CEO,
question
this is a
maybe
very relevant
last
question.
year or
So,
thank you
this
so,
so
I
much
user
wouldn't
for
was
have
shedding
known
light
what to
on
asking,
this.
answer you.
how
But
is
right now,
NFT
I know
Wall
exactly what to
handling
answer you.
regulatory compliance and legal risk,
NFT Wall
especially with
operates under
RWA
Ozone Automation
integration? Very
Technology
curious question
Incorporated.
that could be spotted on
And
the comment section.
currently it is incorporated in Panama.
Very relevant question.
So
Thank
we
you
do
so much
not
for sharing.
handle as an institute, we do not handle fiat or user custody, which limits regulatory exposure. So we are fully registered as Automation Technology Incorporated in Panama. So regulation is quite taken care of. For real world asset integrations, we are working with legal partners to make sure they recognize assets in compliant jurisdictions only. In compliant jurisdictions only, ensuring that real world asset airdrops are legally sound and transparently managed. So all of that is already being taken care of. Yeah.
Wow, thanks, Mr. CEO, for that. And I believe that delivers, that assurance to all of our listeners, to your users as well. And that gives them that feeling of security. And, compliance is always a must. So thank you, Mr. CEO, for that. So, Miss Opie, passing the microphone back to you. And I believe that delivers, that
Thank you
assurance
so
to
much,
all of our
KP. So yeah,
listeners, to
I
your
see
users as
another
well.
question
And
from
that
our
gives them
community,
that
and it
feeling of
says,
security. And,
is NFT Wall
compliance is always
compatible
a
with other
must. So
chains or
thank
is
you,
it
Mr.
limited to
CEO, for
Ozone
that.
chain?
So,
I, for one, want to
Miss
know the
Opie,
answer to
passing
this
the
because I
microphone back
remember
to
the
you
team
for that.
said
And I
that
believe
it
that
was a choice to
delivers,
build on
that
its own chain. So we
assurance
would
to
love
all
to
of
know
our
if it's
listeners,
compatible
to
with
your
other
users as
chains
well. And
from
that
our
gives them
community,
that
and it
feeling of
Okay,
says,
a few weeks back,
is
and
someone was
NFT Wall
compliance
asking
is
me
always
compatible
why
with
is
other
the
chains or
NFT
is it
world not
limited to
built on
Ozone
our
chain?
Polygon
so,
I, for
network
one,
or
want to know the
BSC
answer to
network
this
and so
because I
on and
remember
so
the
forth?
team said that
It's
it
a
was a
very
choice to
amazing
build on
question.
its own chain. So we would love
Currently,
to
the
know
core
if,
utilities of the NFT world run on Ozone chain. This is basically due to its high efficiency. Ozone chain provides us with high efficiency and low transaction fees. However, cross-chain compatibility is something that we are very much conscious of, and that is coming on in quarter 4 of this year, 2025. Pending then, users will be able to buy, sell, and move their NFTs between Ozone, Ethereum, Binance, Smart and several other networks, and that is making the ecosystem much more interoperable and more accessible. But at the moment, because of the high efficiency of the Ozone chain, because of its low transaction fees, that's where utilities are at currently. Thank you. Several other networks, and that is making the
Thank you
ecosystem
so
much
much
more
for answering that.
interoperable
So we
and more
see that there's,
accessible.
going to
But at
be
the
more
moment, because
integration
of
as
the high
time to come.
efficiency of
So
the
yeah,
Ozone chain,
Tiffany,
because of
over to
its low
you.
transaction fees, that's where utilities are at
All right,
currently.
wonderful. So I think we can still take two more questions to ask Mr. CEO, but I'm
Thank you
spotting
so
in
much for
one interesting
answering that.
question
So we
from
see
him,
that there's,
which I
going
believe
to
this
be
is
more
what even
integration as
emphasized
time
from
to come.
the
So yeah,
discussion that we had with
Tiffany, over to
Barca
you.
Lovely and Miss Sophie earlier. But still, Mr. CEO, this person was asking, what is the role of the community in shaping the future of
Thank you
NFT
so much
Wall?
for answering that. So we see that there's, going to be more
Okay, quite well.
integration as time to come. So
Decentralized
yeah,
autonomous community organization is live. That means that holders of specific NFTs or staked Ozone tokens can propose
Of
changes,
NFT Wall.
and these are community members. That's how community members can contribute to shaping the future of the NFT world. So these community members, either holding NFT or staked Ozone, can propose for changes. They can vote for upgrades. They can allocate treasury funds and much more. Everything that they actually want to do can be done so long as they have enough votes to back it up. So from the roadmap also, there is also reward mechanisms for community members who participate in these various activities. So that is how the community is going to help us shaping the future of the NFT world. So we're not just building for ourselves, we're building for the community, and we hope the community will advocate it. So that is how the community is going to
Thanks, Mr.
help
CEO,
us
for that answer. And we
shape
totally love how you guys are including the community with everything you're
so we're not
doing
just
and
building
everything you're
for
building as
ourselves,
well
we're
in
building
NFT Wall. That is very fantastic to know the community would always lead you guys, right, to the success path. So thank you once again, Mr. CEO, for that. So, Miss Opie, please do the honors to select the last question to take. With everything you're doing